Right now, I'm over in Studio A with the Trews out of Canada. Their new release, The Bloody Light, just came out on October 24th. Welcome to Studio A, guys.
Thanks for having
Thank you.
us. Good to be here.
Well, why don't we get started with the song? What's the name of the first one, and is it off your new release?
Yeah, this one's called The Breakdown, and it's on our brand new record, so I'm going to play it for you now. I'm sick and tired of feeling sick and tired all the time. All my worst fears coming to mind, waking up over my head. I'm in deep, I made my own bed. Everything feels like a giant regret. Up to your ears and heartache ended. I took a shower, stared at the train, wiped the mirror, there was my face. Freedom lies on the other side. Young blood, look in my eyes. You're a fool not to cry. You're crazy not to break down. I dabbled in vain and I got my heart broke. I talked a good game, but I must have misspoke. Silver Lake took its toll. My shiny things, they all got old. But freedom lies on the other side.
Freedom lies on the other side.
When you break your dreams and you lose your mind. Young love, look in my eyes. You're a fool not to cry. You're crazy not to break down. This life is full of surprises. The sun also rises. You're crazy not to break down. Are you ready? Are you ready for the breakdown? Are you ready? Are you ready for the breakdown? Are you ready? Are you ready for the breakdown? Are you ready? Are you ready for the breakdown? Look in my eyes. You're a fool not to cry. You're crazy not to break down. This life is full of surprises. The sun also rises. You're crazy not to break down. Young blood, look in my eyes. You're crazy not to break down. This life is full of surprises. You're crazy not to live now. I'm sick and tired of feeling sick and tired all the time. All my worst fears coming to mind, waking up over my head. I'm in deep, I made my own bed.
That's the Trews live from Studio A. That's the breakdown from their new release, The Bloody Light. Came out a couple of weeks ago, and that song already made it to #1 on Canadian rock radio. Not too bad, guys.
That's great, yeah. It was very nice to hear that, and always good to have a #1.
Well, tell us about who helped you with this release.
We co-produced it. Well, Janangus co-produced it with our friends from a band called the Glorious Sons, Brett and Jay Emmons. They're a pretty big rock band here and in Canada. Janangus actually produced their very first record 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago. And Brett and Jay co-produced this record for us, and it went real good.
Well, if you're listening right now, the Trews are not performing in Columbus tonight, so this will be your only chance to hear them this time around. But they're
This is our
planning
Columbus
on
play.
a U.S. tour in 2026. Any chance that'll bring you back to Columbus?
I really hope so.
We hope so. Ohio's pretty accessible to us, and we've toured. Throughout the years, we've been to like Toledo and Cleveland and Cincy and Columbus. So we're hoping to put together a run in early 2026 that encompasses all of that. But it's not announced yet, so just gotta stay tuned.
All right. Well, let's hear another song, then we'll chat a little bit more.
Okay,
Is this
perfect.
next one also off the new one?
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of stick with the theme of the new stuff.
All right.
This one's the title track called "The Bloody Light." Hello, my love, I must go away. I wish I could tell you everything will be okay. I'm running on empty. I wasn't born to lose. Sometimes it just goes that way. I get back on the backbeat, keep digging my grave. When I swore I would change, it was 10 years ago to this day. Now all I can promise is I cannot promise a thing. Your tears were in vain all the day I was driving away. 'Cause that bloody light shine in the distance pulled me away. I wasn't born to lose, but sometimes it just goes that way. If I had to choose, I wouldn't know what to do anyway. I get back on the backbeat, keep digging my grave. I wasn't born to lose, but sometimes it just goes that way. There's no excuse. I get lost in the same old mistakes. I get back on the backbeat, keep digging my grave. Hello, my love, I got nothing and nothing to say. When I come back down into your world, it just brings me pain. I wish I could say I was sorry. I wish I could say I was brave. But that bloody light shines in the distance and I'm gone again. Bring me the fire, bring me the heat. Feed them coals under my broken feet. Bring me the fire, bring me the heat. I'll be back on the backbeat. I wasn't born to lose, but sometimes it just goes that way. If I had to choose, I wouldn't know what to do anyway. There's no excuse. I get lost in the same old mistakes. I get back on the backbeat, keep digging my grave. I get back on the backbeat, keep digging my grave. I get back on the backbeat, keep digging my grave.
And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to the Trews. That was the title track from their latest release, The Bloody Light. Came out a couple of weeks ago. You've played here in Columbus before at a club called the Rumba Cafe, but you've also opened for bands like the Rolling Stones and Robert Plant as well. So you've got smaller shows and bigger shows.
Yeah.
And who helps you out when you're a full-blown electric rock band?
Our full band consists of the three of us plus Theo McGibbon on drums and Jeff Haysalt on the keyboard, and our crew is a rotating cast of wonderful people that help us out in terms of live sound, if that's what you're asking. We've also played a bunch with a Columbus band called Red, Wanting Blue over the years, and we love those guys very much, and we've done a lot of touring down here with those guys. So
all our bands: Robert Plant, Rolling Stones, Red, Wanting Blue, Rumba Cafe.
All good. Always the same show. Love it.
But it's it's very different than the presentation you're getting here. You know, pretty loud, electric, exciting. Live band is sort of what we're known for. You know. It's great to do both.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're opening for bands like the Rolling Stones and Robert Plant, do you get to, meet the people and hang out with them, or is it a quick hello and a handshake?
With Robert Plant, we did a full tour, so we hung out with him a lot. He was really, really cool. He's everything you expect him to be. He used to just hang around backstage and kind of sip on red wine and ask us about the current bands of the day. He was lovely. The Stones, we opened for at a small club in Canada called the Phoenix when they were doing their secret show before they launched a tour, and they said if they liked us we could meet them, and they did. So we met them and got a picture with them, and they were cool. And a couple of times they put us on their guest list when they came back through town to see their shows. Like we saw them in Montreal, and we got on their guest list. And so I mean those are like the pinch me moments for rock bands when you get to share the stage with those legends. But awesome.
Yeah, that's handy to know people in high places.
It's cool for our little bio, and you say oh, they what? Oh, wow, okay, that kind of thing.
All right. Well, it's the Trews, and thank you for coming in this morning and sharing some of your new music.
Yeah,
and
thanks
a
for
little
having
bit
us
about
on.
your lives.
Yeah.
What's the name of the last one you're going to play here this morning?
We were leaving that up to chance, but I think we're going to do something also off our new record, just because that's what we're promoting, and I think we're going to do a song called Between the End and Once Upon a Time. We'll leave you on a slow song. Thank you, Mike. And thank you, Mike. There's two Mikes. All right.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You are the waiting and the anticipation. You are the meantime and the expectation. You are the promise of illumination, the reverie and the revelation of life. You like to keep me guessing. You are St. Charles in the middle of the summer, a tired freighter crawling into the harbor, the gentle face of a familiar stranger, making my day with a hey, how are you, oh life. You sure know how to make a guy feel welcome, and it's gonna be alright, it's gotta be alright. Everything is fine, everything's gonna be just fine. Between the end and once upon a time. I thought you were the arguments, the yelling and the slamming doors. A game I couldn't win, but I always knew the score. So goddamn demanding, I couldn't give you any more. And I often wondered what I was even here for life. You don't like to make it easy. truck stop coffee, bitter and strong. Laughter through the tears when the drive was taking too long. You were the moment when I didn't mind being wrong, and I made my peace and I kept driving on, no lie. You show up when you're good and ready, and it's gonna be alright. It's gotta be alright. Everything is fine. I'll find my peace of mind between the end and once upon a time. You are the first day back in my hometown, and you are the comeback after the breakdown. You're this old Gibson with the brand new strings. The song's almost over, the melody's ringing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Everything is fine. Everything's gonna be just fine. It's gonna be alright. It's gotta be alright. Everything is fine. I'll find my peace of mind between the end and once upon a time. Between the end and once upon a time. Between the end and once upon a time.